have to worry about nothing. 'Cause we got the fire, and we're burning one hell of a something. They're gonna see us from outer space.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about Bod.
It's nothing serious.
No, it is.
Like we're the stars of the human race.
Yorgos Lanthimos has been a Fantastic Fest fixture before with The Lobster, which was last year's opening night film. That was a little bit obscure for a lot of people's taste, but his follow-up, Killing of a Sacred Deer, is, I think, much more accessible, but yet no less unpleasant and witty and sharply scripted. It's him working with Colin Farrell again, who this time plays a doctor who has developed a friendship with this teenage boy that you're trying to work out why there is this bond between them, which seems, in classic Yorgos Lanthimos way, extremely mannered and tense, with an underlying darkness that you're trying to work out. When you find out exactly what it is, this is one of the most bleakly comedic films in years. It is grim, it is evil, it is beautifully scripted, it is incredibly well shot. In the way that I think very few people can get away with. Lanthimos can create a world and really have you buy into it. This is Lanthimos putting his work into a bigger environment, into the real world. There are real world characters, not just kind of the odd, almost puppet-like figures that he's had before. So he gears back on his strangeness of delivery, the strangeness of his concept, and really keeps this to what at the end of the day is a pretty dark drama about a family in collapse, and is extraordinarily successful. I think even more so than The Lobster, and The Lobster got script nominations at the Oscars last year, and deservedly so. I think this is a tighter film. I think it's more generally accessible than anything he's ever done before.
The Killing of a Sacred Deer, I think, is a really fascinating exercise in keeping actors and tone monotone, but also raising the tension level somehow throughout the film until it crescendos to this like ridiculously unimaginable conclusion.
Although it still has a lot of his unique ticks, this is his most straightforward film with a sort of odd vibe all the way through as everyone speaks in kind of a monotone. It's such a banal world that something so impossible happens in the middle of it that drastically changes these people's lives. And everyone is great. Colin Farrell is great, Nicole Kidman is great, the kid from the hell's in Dunkirk, he's great. I can't remember his name. I'm so professional. I really love this. I highly recommend it, while understanding, like his other two films, The Lobster and Dogtooth, this is not for everybody. It's still weird to say this is his most accessible film yet.
It's the only thing I can think of as close to justice.
We can light it up.